much needs to go right for this to work. Don't indulge in false confidence. You're better than that.
Really? Before today, the Cult of Terror had all the advantage. Now we have something.
Remember how long the cult has had to prepare for this moment. Our hope should be no louder than a whisper.
Are you admitting that we have a chance?
Don't spread it around.
Death is quite the teacher.
We have discovered how to use the Pathstone. Talk with your seer, and then let us sail for the Ancient's cradle. It is long past time.
I'll confer with Kane and Karshun and meet you shortly.
Then I will speak with the Watchers here. There may be news of the Fanatics movement.
Are you certain, Kane? You aren't getting any younger.
I heard the Pathstone is ready. What are you talking about?
Karshun and I were having a discussion about a rumor I want to seek out.
Of course. I'll help as soon as we're back from the voyage.
No, don't trouble yourself. You have more urgent work. But if you wouldn't mind a sprint to the docks, I have an associate who can help me with this. Tell him I'll meet him shortly. He will be easy to spot. A paladin of Zakarum, and proud of it. The signs are everywhere, Karshun. We cannot focus on one problem at a time.
What is this about?
Now, where is he?
You must be looking for Kane.
That I am. Akarat is my name.
He said he'd meet you shortly.
Well, there's no hurry. I'll wait for him nearby.
Kane invites everyone to the workshop. Why does he have this paladin waiting outside?
I was worried you were going to miss him.
Is this the right pile?
You all are perfectly capable without me. Rayek's genius. Karshun, your wisdom. Charcy, your craft. And you've a most reliable friend on top of that. One who tends to do all the hard work, don't forget.
Your faith is very rarely misplaced.
Ah, we were just talking about you.
You're leaving.
Yes, I can ignore the prophecy of the end of days no longer. There have been too many signs. I must look for answers that Westmarch cannot offer. We all have our roles to play, and I believe yours is to stop the darkness which presently looms. There is nothing I provide which you cannot accomplish yourself.
If that is your decision, I will not stand in your way, though I may regret trying to read your script.
Never change, my friend. The workshop is yours until I return. I know you will use it well.
It's been the end of days for a long time, Kane. Are you sure about this?
Anything else to move?
Just a few more, my boy. If you wouldn't mind.
Good point. If I do mind, will you stay?
You all are far too much. Don't bully an old man.
I know when you've made a decision. Let me take the rest of these.
I'll help.
I've left my research on the World Stone, and a few other subjects besides. I am certain they will be of use to you. And some of my own manuscripts, if you can be bothered to squint. You might learn a few new things. Save for my memories, this is all I have of Amelia and Jared now. Would you mind taking it to the carriage outside? It's hardly fit for travel, but it wouldn't be right for me to leave it. That appears to be everything, my dear friends. At my age, you become an expert in farewells. But I quite prefer we'll meet again.
May the stars follow you, Elder.
Walk with me for a little, my friend, if you please.
You know where to find me, Kane. Have a safe journey.
Goodbye. Oh, we'll meet again.
Your potential, your virtue, have no limit. I knew it the moment you stepped into the chapel. You've met your perils with resolve and compassion. And that is rare indeed. These are troubling times, perhaps more than any in my life. So many ignore the call to help others. It is hard to blame them.
So few speak for the balance now. The world is toppling. Who else will set it right? Who else but me?
I have seen some of the bravest people alive descend into hell, stand against destruction incarnate. You are a hero of their ilk, for what you have endured, perhaps even greater. Never lose sight of all you have overcome. Cultists, traitors, demon lords, the power of creation itself. One last thing. Quit worrying about me. I've walked dangerous roads my whole life. You stop fearing what could happen and focus on what must. I'll be as safe as I ever have.
Thank you for everything, Kane. We'll meet again.
Until that day, my friend. Patience is the highest virtue, you know.
Enough goodbyes?
I'd gotten used to him being here. I hope he'll be all right.
I met Kane in a jungle. You met him in a town under siege. He can take care of himself. Let's see to your journey, hmm?
You know the way to the Ancient's Cradle?
I'll need the Pathstone. harbors a residual energy I do not recognize. But its powers are of sealing and unsealing, not just doors, the clouds themselves.
How should we use it?
When you sail into the fog and mist of the Forgotten Sea, keep it close, and your mind focused on thoughts of opening.
Hold it and think about it. I can do both at once.
You might appreciate a simple task, on the rare occasion one presents itself.
I'll keep that in mind. Take care of this place, Kashun. Back to the docks, then.
Are you ready? Two ships departed Westmarch in the dead of night without any record of their destination. The fanatics must be on their way.
Kashun showed me how to use the Pathstone. Can you guide us to the Ancient's Cradle?
Yes. Be certain you have everything you need. This will not be a short journey.
Oh, you're back already. The Forgotten Sea, eh? Quite the trip. Can't imagine what you'd expect to find out there.
We'll do everything we can to keep your crew safe. And you don't have to stay. But we have to leave.
Yes, I know. Soon? Right away? Yesterday? We're already stocked. Come by at your leisure.
Here we are. It has not changed since I left. A shame.
The great cycle continues.
Place the Pathstone on the altar. That should grant us entry.
What is this island to you?
It was my home for quite some time. Now it is more of an obligation. But stopping evil demands my presence here. Our presence.
All right. Show me to where the cult is likely to strike. We can prepare.
A good plan. There are many places of power where the source energy of the land burns freely. The Pathstone is connected to these places. We will use it in their defense.
I'm ready when you are.
Watch your step. If you fall, the people here will not lift a hand to save you. They are already here.
is inevitable. This is not necromancy. There was life left in them. How odd.
I told you, this island has power in it. The fire of life. A force that touches everyone here. I do not remember it being so uncontrolled.
Let's go. As fast as...
Does nothing stay dead any longer? Do you see them gathering? We go forward, quickly.
Are you prepared, children? The power of creation, made pure through terror! Oh, even here it resists. This land will burn. Leave, and you can live to dream of its ashes.
You saw what happened when she tried to harness the fire of life. Perhaps this is why they could not bring the stone to hell so quickly. The witch is stronger than I suspected. As if she could do anything.
Lethis commanded a legion of the dead with the World Stone Shard. The bride has had time to practice. We should expect the impossible.
Satan. An outsider. Why do you travel with one of them? Why do you travel with one of them? Outsiders bring destruction.
The outsiders have more in common with our people than you would expect, Reen.
The cultists you saw are my enemies too. Zatham and I are going to stop them.
Their leader. What does she want?
Let me investigate.
You slew it!
I gave up my connection to the cradle long ago. It must remember the insult. The fire of life has gone mad.
What options do we have? We need to keep the Bride of Hell from any place of power we can.
Where is your mother, Reen? Her aid would be welcome.
A bit.
The fire. It plagued a lot of us. She got sick and she changed. She fled into the wilds. I was trying to find her.
How severe was her sickness? Do you think she's alive?
I hope so. The change, it doesn't affect everyone the same.
There are few more connected to the land than Tarzoin. Only the elders. And I would not depend on their assistance.
Reen, do you have any idea where she might have gone?
We're all bound to one another. through the fire of life. I can find her. I pray it doesn't make me sick. Mother Lilith, guide me to your blood.
Find Tarzoin if you can. I will protect him until you return.
Death is inevitable.
Drink of the fear. Let it fill you.
Run if you like. There is no escape. Your grave beckons.
Outsiders everywhere upon the cradle. This is truly the end.
You're safe. For the moment. I have allies nearby who can protect you.
Wrought upon her flesh, wrought upon the land mother and father left us. The conflict has found me.
Have you seen a woman named Tarzoin nearby? I'm trying to find her and...
Tarzoin of the Lilin? This curse is their fault. All theirs. Be gone from here, outsider. Keep your filth from our home.
This will end swiftly.
You will not take anything from me.
Death is inevitable.
The vessel! Break it!
Fear not the end.
You are not with them? Who are you, stranger?
I am here to restore harmony, not worsen it. You must be Tarzoin.
How do you know my name? If you want my blood, you will have to fight for it.
I met your son, Reen. He thought you could help us protect the island. I couldn't have found you without him.
Reen would not give his name to an outsider easily. Either you are born of lies or we share this goal. Where is he?
In the wilderness nearby. I'll go with you. And if there's anything more you can tell me about this curse, it might help. Provided you feel like sharing.
The children of Inarius were cruel to us. To all the Lilith. They kept food for themselves while we starved. Anyone who suggested leaving the island was punished. One of our elders tired of the hypocrisy. Morwith stole the Pathstone from the others and fled. Since then, the fire of life burns us all at its whim. Some of us are unaffected. Some disfigured. Some turning to monsters. I did not support Morwith, but the Inari are to blame for what we have become. green. Are you hurt?
I'm fine now. Thanks the ancients, you're alive.
You are true to your word, outsider. But how did you come to stand beside an Inari?
I want what you want, Tarzoi. There is darkness here. We will need all our strength to banish it.
Zatham is right. We need to keep the cult from anywhere on this island where they could purify the World Stone.
The World Stone. A relic of the first days. It once rested in the husk of creation. Father Inarius abandoned us. Took the stone away. At first, Inari and Lilin were equal. Then, Inarius's favored children made themselves greater. Too slowly for us to recognize. I will show you. What began in harmony ended in discord. After the war, the father returned to us forever changed. He condemned his children, sealed away the fire of life. Only those of angelic blood were permitted to guard its embers. We watched as the light faded. Now, at long last, the ancient fears of our creators are manifest. It begins in terror and ends in destruction.